Bathed in golden sunlight, a vibrant meadow stretches out, teeming with life. Mama Pig stands gently, her gaze warm as she watches over her 3 playful piglets. Mama Pig stands gently, her gaze warm as she watches over her 3 playful piglets. Percy, a bundle of boundless energy, darts and weaves through the tall grass. Pippa, ever meticulous, carefully sniffs at a wildflower, her movements precise. Peter, thoughtful and observant, sits quietly, his gaze fixed on the distant horizon. Golden sunlight floods the pig family home, illuminating the tender scene. Mama Pig sits among her 3 piglets, her gaze a mix of pride and sorrow. With gentle resolve, Mama Pig declares, "It's time, my little ones, time to build your own homes." The piglets look up at their mother, a mix of excitement and trepidation in their eyes. Under the vast sky, Mama Pig stands as a solitary figure, her silhouette etched against the aged fence. A tear streaks down Mama Pig's snout, a silent testament to her sorrow. The piglets, plump and full of life, waddle down the dirt road, their departure a poignant farewell. Their curly tails bounce, a whimsical punctuation on their fading figures as they disappear into the distance. Under the relentless sun, Percy squints, his focus drifting as he walks along the dusty road. His attention is caught by a distant figure laboring under a heavy load. A man strains against the weight of a large stack of straw. The man struggles to haul the massive bundle. In a desolate location, Percy's desperation is palpable as he stands, his fate hanging in the balance. His voice cracking with desperation, Percy pleads, "Please, sir, straw for a house?" The weight of his plea hangs heavy in the air. Silence descend, amplifying Percy's vulnerability. A silent agreement seals their fate in this desolate expanse. With deft hands, Percy begins to assemble a fragile refuge from the wilderness. Straw by straw, a shack rises a testament to hope, yet vulnerable to the whims of nature. The shack stands, a precarious haven against the vast, indifferent sky. The fragile structure seems to tremble at the mercy of the wind. Percy, in a fit of giggles, collapses inside his straw house. Bits of straw tickle his snout, intensifying his mirth. He continues to giggle. Straw clings to his fur. The straw house stands. On a nondescript road, Pippa methodically assesses her resources, her movements precise and deliberate. The road stretches out, a silent witness to Pippa's focused concentration. Each stick is carefully chosen, a vital component in her unseen plans. Her focused gaze conveys the importance of her task, each selection a critical decision. The weight of her purpose is evident in the deliberate nature of her actions. With a final, discerning look, Pippa completes her task, ready to move forward. Under the open sky, Pippa meticulously interlaces sticks, her focus unwavering. With each woven piece, the walls of her stick house rise steadily. The structure stands as a testament to her dedication, a home taking shape. The stick house stands complete, a neat and orderly haven crafted by her hands. Sunlight pierces the dense canopy, illuminating an enormous nest of twigs and leaves. Pippa stands before her creation, her face radiating pride and accomplishment. "My beautiful edifice of twigs and hope," Pippa exclaims, her voice echoing with joy. The nest, a chaotic yet magnificent structure, stands as a testament to Pippa's determination. Every twig and leaf tells a story of hope, reflecting Pippa's unwavering spirit. Bathed in sunlight, the nest gleams, a beacon of dreams in an unknown world. Peter, a figure defined by resolve, halts at a rustic roadside stall. He carefully selects a brick, his gaze intensely scrutinizing every edge and surface for flaws. His concentration deepens as he meticulously assesses the brick's quality. Peter begins his negotiation, his eyes fixed on the vendor. Under the sun's relentless gaze, Peter sets about constructing a brick house, one brick at a time. The house rises steadily, each brick a testament to Peter's determination. With unwavering commitment, Peter continues to build, shaping the house from the ground up. The walls of the brick house grow taller, providing solid protection. Brick by brick, Peter's labor transforms into a sturdy and enduring home. Sunlight filters through the straw walls of Percy's house, illuminating his peaceful slumber. Pippa gazes admiringly at her stick house, head tilted as she assesses her work. Far off, Peter diligently lays bricks, his brow furrowed in concentration. Each dwelling stands as a testament to their efforts. The meadow is bathed in the warm glow of the sun, A menacing growl cuts through the quiet of the night. Darkness descends, casting a long, ominous shadow over Percy's humble home. The air thickens with unspoken dread as the unseen presence looms closer. A silent promise of danger hangs heavy, as if the night itself is holding its breath. The shadow stretches, now touching the walls of the straw house, a harbinger of what's to come. Percy's straw house is now almost completely consumed by the encroaching darkness. Before the frail straw house, a menacing wolf looms, its shadow stretching long in the day. The wolf raises a heavy fist, ready to strike. The wolf's fist connects with the door of the pig's house, the sound echoing in the silence. His breath mists in the air, a visible sign of his mounting fury. The wolf demands, "Open up, pig. Let me in." The wolf's eyes narrow, awaiting the pig's response. In the dim expanse of an unknown location, a tiny warrior prepares. Percy's stance is unwavering, a defiant spark in his eyes. A surge of courage fills Percy, ready to defend against the encroaching darkness. With mounting resolve, Percy declares, "Never! I'll never let you in!" The unseen threat looms, casting long shadows as Percy stands his ground. Percy remains a beacon of defiance in the face of overwhelming odds. A fierce wind sweeps across the meadow, bending the tall grasses. Percy's straw house stands vulnerable against the approaching gale. The wind intensifies, tearing at the straw house. The straw house begins to disintegrate, pieces flying off in the wind. The house collapses completely, scattering straw across the meadow. Straw swirls through the air, carried by the relentless wind. On a desolate road, Percy's frantic squeals pierce the silence as he bolts towards Pippa's sanctuary. Driven by sheer terror, Percy's every step is a desperate plea for safety. The stick house looms ahead, a beacon of hope in Percy's panicked flight. Each frantic squeal echoes Percy's growing desperation as he nears Pippa's makeshift home. The sanctuary of sticks offers a promise of refuge, fueling Percy's desperate sprint. With a final burst of speed, Percy hurtles towards the stick house, his sanctuary within reach. Under the cloak of night, the stick house awaits, unknowingly vulnerable. A lumbering nightmare emerges from the shadows, its presence a looming threat. The wolf approaches Pippa's house. The house made of sticks is fragile before the wolf. The wolf looms, a dark silhouette against the pale light of the moon. Inside the pig's house, a sturdy wooden door stands firm, reinforced against the impending threat. The house trembles as the terrifying roar of the wolf echoes nearby, signaling imminent danger. The menacing voice of the wolf pierces the air, demanding entry with a chilling threat. "Open this door, little pig, or else." The door strains under the force of the wolf's demand, the pig's safety hanging precariously. The quiet inside amplifies the terror as the wolf's threat lingers, unanswered. The pig's house, now a fortress under siege, awaits its fate as the wolf's patience wears thin. The door, slightly open, casts a beam of light into the silent unknown. An intense stillness fills the room, pregnant with unspoken dread. From within, Pippa's defiant voice shatters the quiet. I won't let you in," her words echo. A desperate plea against an unseen threat. Against the pale sky, the wolf appears as a silhouette of pure menace. He draws a deep breath, cheeks bulging, ready to unleash his destructive power. With a mighty huff and puff, he unleashes a torrent of air. Splinters of wood explode into the air as Pippa's stick house begins to fail. The stick house shudders violently, its structure groaning under the assault. Pippa's haven collapses inward, her sanctuary destroyed in an instant. Percy and Pippa race down the road, their small forms driven by desperate need. The urgency in their every stride speaks of a hidden peril. They arrive at Peter's door, their paws beating against the solid brick. Each thump is a plea, a desperate call echoing in the quiet street. Their tails remain tucked, a sign of the fear that drives them. Under the cloak of night, a brick house stands silent, awaiting the arrival of an unseen menace. The wolf emerges from the shadows, his breath ragged, his eyes gleaming with ravenous hunger. Each pant echoes in the stillness, a grim prelude to the terror about to unfold. The brick house looms, an unwitting fortress against the encroaching predator. The wolf is poised, a predator at the threshold, hunger burning in his gaze. The night holds its breath. The stage is set for a desperate confrontation at Peter's brick house. The imposing figure of the wolf looms before the brick house, a stark contrast to its humble sturdiness. With labored breath, The wolf pauses, gathering his strength for one final desperate attempt. The wolf's eyes narrow with determination as he declares, "I'll blow your house down. Just you wait." Muscles tense. The wolf prepares to unleash his fury, his every fiber straining against the brick house. The brick house stands defiant, its solid form a silent challenge to the wolf's bluster and threats. The wolf's breath catches in his throat as he realizes the futility of his efforts against the unwavering structure. The wolf arrives before the brick house, ready to use force. He huffs, his hot breath clouding in the cold air as he prepares for his assault. The wolf puffs with effort, his eyes fixed on the seemingly impenetrable brick structure. He strains against the unyielding bricks, his massive form pressed against the house. The brick house remains solid, an immovable challenge to the wolf's brute strength. Wolf confronts an insurmountable barrier, his face etched with frustration and resolve. He circles the barrier, meticulously searching for any vulnerability. Sweat glistens on his brow as he pauses, deep in thought, strategizing his next move. Frustration boils over as Wolf exclaims, "This is impossible, but I'll get in somehow." In the dim unknown, Peter listens with intense focus, his expression a mask of concentration. The wolf's frustration echoes in Peter's mind, igniting a spark of inspiration. A plan begins to bloom in Peter's eyes, a subtle light of purpose. The first tendrils of a plan take root, transforming his intent gaze. In the dead of night, Peter meticulously prepares a large cauldron. The cauldron is filled with water, positioned directly under the chimney flue. The water begins to bubble fiercely, a sign of rising tension. Steam ascends, creeping into the darkness above, a silent promise of change. The scene is set, the transformation is about to begin. The air thickens with anticipation as the ritual nears its peak. Against the stark night sky, a dark silhouette begins its ascent, stealthily scaling the brick facade. Reaching the rooftop, the shadowy figure pauses, its form outlined against the dark expanse. The wolf's gaze fixates on the chimney below, a silent predator surveying its domain. Piercing through the darkness, the wolf's eyes gleam with predatory intent. Against the stark night sky, a dark form begins its descent. The shadowy silhouette of the wolf is framed by the chimney's opening. Deeper into the abyss, the wolf continues its stealthy journey. The chimney swallows the wolf, leaving only the cold night above. Silence descends as the wolf vanishes completely into the chimney's depths. The piercing scream echoes through the brick house, tearing through the silence of the night. The wolf plunges into the scalding depths, its agonizing cries filling the air. The boiling water bubbles violently as the wolf disappears beneath the surface. The echoes of the wolf's suffering slowly fade, leaving behind a chilling silence. The brick house stands silently, its chimney a dark portal against the night. A scalded streak of fur erupts from the chimney. The wolf, a whirlwind of scalded fury, shoots out. It vanishes into the dark woods. Silence descends once more, broken only by the rustling leaves. The house remains still, the chimney now quiet and empty. Inside the brick house, Percy, Pippa, and Peter huddle, their fear palpable. Their bodies tremble, a visible testament to their shared terror and relief. Each breath is shallow, and the weight of their ordeal settles heavily upon them. In the dim light, their faces reflect the lingering shadows of what they have endured. Percy's eyes dart around, a storm of fear brewing within him. His hands tremble, betraying the depth of his inner turmoil. He frantically searches, desperation clouding his gaze. A chilling realization dawns on Percy as he whispers, "He's gone?" An unnerving silence fills the space, heavy with unspoken dread. The air thickens, each moment stretching into an eternity of anticipation. The weight of absence presses down, an invisible force stifling all hope. Peter breaks the silence, his voice a somber echo. "He won't be back." His words hang in the air, a stark pronouncement of finality. The room absorbs the declaration, the truth settling like a cold shroud. Sunlight bathes the brick house, filling it with warmth and hope. Joyous laughter echoes through the air, a symphony of relief and triumph. The pigs exchange knowing glances, their eyes reflecting a shared sense of security. A wave of safety and triumph washes over them, solidifying their hard-won sanctuary. Under the open sky, Percy, Pippa, and Peter gather, their faces reflecting a shared burden of past mistakes. With care and concentration, they begin to mend the damaged brick walls, each brick a testament to their resolve. The mortar, a binding promise, seals the cracks, uniting their efforts in a shared purpose. Every movement is measured, every placement deliberate, as they rebuild more than just a house. The sun watches as their humility transforms into strength, their repentance into restoration. Brick by brick, they lay the foundations of a new beginning, their spirits rising with each course completed. A heavy silence hangs in the air, thick with unspoken tension. Percy turns to Peter, his eyes filled with sincerity. "We should have helped you from the beginning, Peter," Percy says, his voice filled with regret. Peter looks at Percy, his expression unreadable. The weight of past decisions lingers between them, shaping their present. The room remains silent as Peter absorbs Percy's words. In an echoing space, a profound sense of unity begins to coalesce among the gathered. Pippa's voice cuts through the air, her words weaving a tapestry of collective strength. "It's much stronger with all of us working together." The group listens intently, their faces illuminated by a shared understanding and mutual respect. A quiet nod ripples through the assembly, each head inclining in silent affirmation. The atmosphere thickens with unspoken commitment. A silent vow binds them. The meadow basks in the radiant embrace of the sun, its golden light painting the tall grass with warmth. Wildflowers perfume the air, their delicate fragrance weaving through the stillness. In the distance, a sturdy brick house stands sentinel, its shadow a promise of sanctuary. The air hangs still, heavy with the scent of wildflowers and the warmth of the sun. The long shadow of the house stretches across the meadow, a silent guardian of peace and tranquility. Under the bright sun, the three pigs stand shoulder to shoulder, their gaze fixed on their brick house. Each brick of the fortress stands as a testament to their shared labor. The house stands as a symbol of their unity. A sense of accomplishment radiates from their faces. The brick house stands strong, a beacon of hope. The room is washed in sunlight, motes of dust swirling in the air, a dance of light and shadow. Peter surveys their new sanctuary, a haven promising safety and the warmth of friendship. "This is our home now," Peter declares, his voice echoing with hope and newfound resolve. Peter adds, "A place of safety and friendship." The sun begins its descent, painting the meadow in hues of gold. A warm, ethereal glow bathes the brick house, promising safety. The tranquil meadow mirrors the serene feeling of home. The scene embodies peace and the comforting embrace of security. Shadows lengthen, whispering tales of day's end and night's gentle arrival. A final burst of sunlight confirms the promise of a safe, quiet night. Within the secure brick house, a warm glow fills the room, promising safety and joy. Laughter and squeals resonate, filling the sturdy brick walls with echoes of celebration. Their snorts mix with the crackling fire, a symphony of relief and triumph. They revel in their safety, their joy amplified by the impenetrable fortress that surrounds them. A heavy silence fills the unknown location, the immediate threat gone but the atmosphere thick with unspoken tension. Percy's voice cuts through the silence, gratitude etched on his face as he addresses Peter. "Thank you, Peter. You saved us." Peter stands, his posture reflecting the weight of his actions. The weight of recent events hangs heavy between them, the relief palpable yet tinged with lingering unease. The air remains thick, the silence amplifying the gravity of the moment. In an anonymous setting, Pippa stands, enveloped in unspoken tension. A moment of quiet gratitude as Pippa's voice breaks the silence. "Yes, thank you." Pippa's expression softens, hinting at resolution. Pippa's eyes reflect a newfound clarity. Light pierces through the window, illuminating the quiet solitude of the sparsely furnished room. Peter's voice echoes in the stillness, a soft acknowledgement of shared salvation. "We saved each other, together." His words linger in the air, a testament to a bond forged in adversity. The room holds its breath, the silence amplifying the weight of his words. The sun rises, painting the meadow in a warm, golden light. Amidst the idyllic scene, a sturdy brick house stands as a beacon of strength. The house stands still, a silent observer of the meadow's awakening. Its brick facade glows warmly, promising shelter and enduring friendship. The meadow stretches out, its grasses swaying gently in the morning breeze. Together, the house and meadow tell a story of resilience and unwavering bonds. Bathed in the morning sun, The brick house stands as a testament to safety and solidarity. The three pigs work in perfect harmony, each movement precise and deliberate. With practiced hands, they lay the mortar, bonding each brick to the next. Each brick finds its place, reinforcing the walls, securing their future. They reinforce the brick walls, ensuring their safety forever. The sturdy brick house is a symbol of their collective strength and foresight.